I am really excited to talk about this, guys, because it has been a long time since I've had anything to talk about when it came to Tellarknight. Yes, I've showed a couple of deck profiles, showed a couple of strategies on what you can optimize the deck, but not something like this. Now we have official news from the Yu-Gi-Oh community and over in OCG that's getting support for the Tellarknights. 5 new cards, including an all artwork for one of your favorite cards. I'm guessing it's gonna be Tellarknight. But anyway, so that got me thinking, right? What are those cards going to be that are gonna take the Tellarknight to the next level? So what I did is I reached out to the Tellarknight community and I came across a lot of fan-made Constellar cards or Tellarknight cards that will help our deck become that tier 1 deck. So these are just speculations, they're not real cards, they're not printed out yet, okay? But these are the cards that are kind of gonna help our deck evolve. And I want to see what people come up with and the strategies they come up with, see what those cards will be. As always, guys, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. We are almost there to 6,000 subscribers, 6,000 Tellarknight players strong. And I really just want to jump into this and see what's going on, see what these guys can come up with. So the first card we're looking here is called Constellar Percy. Okay, cool artwork, guys. The effect reads as follows. Let's see, it's a level 3, which is interesting, right? We don't want any level 3s, but let's see. During the turn this card is added from your deck to your hand, you can special summon it in face-up attack position. When this card is special summoned from your hand, you can banish a Constellar XC monster from your graveyard, and if you do, add a Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn during your main phase, you can increase this card's level by the amount of face-up Constellar monsters you control except this card. Okay, so a few things to unpack here. One, it's a 1-card combo off of Sheraton, right? I'm gonna pretend like this is a Tellarknight card, and if it is, we can have this as a combo piece with the Neb yet again, because the Neb adds, and when this is added, it's special summon and stuff. So it's like the same concept, right? You can banish a Constellar XYZ monster from your graveyard, and if you do, add a Constellar monster or Tellarknight, basically Tellar monster from your deck to your hand. So it's good. It's like a +1. Notice how it says except, doesn't say except itself. Yeah, so this is like a non-stop effect, I think. It doesn't say you can only use this once per turn, this part. So once per turn during your main phase, you can increase this level. So I guess this will be like what the 1-card combo with the Neb would look like. The secondary effect, I'm still trying to figure out how we can use. You can banish a Constellar XC monster from your graveyard, add a Constellar. I mean, yeah, it's a usable effect. So it'll add you a Tellarknight, and then maybe another copy of itself if you want, or like for maybe turn 3. Overall, not a bad card, guys. Let's move on to what else we have here. We have a field spell, guys. This is something that we are speculating we're gonna get as well, but let's see what this one reads. The artwork's pretty good right now to whoever created this. Shout out to Custom Yu-Gi-Oh over here. What is his name? High Lord Umbriel. So he says this: when this card's activated, you can set a 1 spell and trap that has Constellar or Tellarknight and is tested directly from your deck or graveyard. So this will be your Stellar Nova Alpha Search, because that does mention Tellarknight in its name, except itself. Pretty balanced. And during the main phase, you can normal summon one Constellar and or Tellarknight monster in addition to your normal summon or set. Okay, this concept came out 10 months ago, but it's pretty on the dot. If you actually summon the Constellar or Tellarknight XC monster, you can use a 1 Constellar or Tellarknight monster you control as the entire material. Oh my god. If they ever print this card, it will be broken. Can you imagine? Spamming out. I hope you can only use this effect like once. Let's see. Transfers material. No, it's not once per turn. So if you would exceed, like if you have 2 Tellarknights on the field, you can use each of them. So you can trigger, bounce everything. You can bring out and then reactivate this card. We're gonna assume all of these are once per turn activation or use of effects, because this will be too broken, guys, as the comments I'm pretty sure will read. Pretty busted, but hell fix first against Max C. Let's see. I'm pretty sure they made it once per turn. Yeah, there you go. They can use this effect once per turn each. You can treat Tellarknight use controls as 2 or 3 materials for an XC summon Tellarknight monster. You can use once per turn. Okay. Alright, good. So that's at least like once per turn. That's pretty good. It's a bit too strong. The deck isn't any more of a need of more deconstruction effects. Yeah. I agree with him. We do need something that spits out our XC monsters a little bit faster. This definitely can help once per turn. I don't mind that at all. So you can do your regular plays and then like have a Star Slayer type of effect on top. And it's like 2 Tellarknights only, so it doesn't like break every other deck, okay? Let's see, what else? Definitely I like this card better than the first card that came out. Let's see what else people have. We have another field spell. This one's called Constellar Star Compass. Let's see if this one's better. The artwork's pretty good. Let's see. This one says when this card is activated, you can send a Constellar monster from your deck to the graveyard. Let's say Tellarknight. If a Tellarknight XC monster you control detaches a light monster to activate effect, which all of them do, you can special summon that monster and one Tellar monster from your hand or graveyard with the same level. If a Tellar monster is special summoned during the main phase, you can quick effect XC summon. Oh, XC summon monsters you control. Yo, I'm not sure. Both of these are pretty busted. To have it as like a quick effect during your opponent's turn, Skybridge becomes an instant like 3 of in this deck, because you go Skybridge, Altair Reborn, quick XC summon, trigger, bounce a board. Whoo! I mean, wow, whoever came up with this like was cooking. I like all of the effects. I think I like these effects better than the other one. The other one seems a little too broken. This one seems, I think, a little more fair and a little more complicated. I think it's a once per turn effect. Yeah. So, and I like how it, when you use the 2 materials, it gives you like additional 2 more materials. You know, if you detach to use an effect, you can reborn that monster and another monster from the graveyard. Pretty good. We have a few more here. This one, let's read this one. This one's called Constellar Supernova. When a monster effect is activated, target a Tellarknight monster you control, either detach a material from it or destroy it, and if you do, negate that monster's effect. Also, its tribute becomes dark. Then if the targeted monster is still on the field, it's unaffected by the effects of other monsters with the same type as dark monsters your opponent controls. You can banish this card one monster from your graveyard, special summon a Tellar monster from your graveyard. This one's a nice one. I would love to get this card as a support. Pretty nice effect, guys. Not gonna lie, that's pretty good. I love all these fan arts, man. Like, you can tell, like, a lot of people put in a lot of work here. I'm gonna come back to all of this. I don't want to like go too far into it, but reading this effect as a trap card, probably a one of, as long as it's searchable. I don't mind it. It's a monster effect negation. It's a little too slow because you gotta set it, and I don't know. I mean, yeah, I don't know if I would play this if it was real. Then we have a rank 4. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so the effect is, it's a little blurry, but let's see. 1 or more level 4 monsters, which I don't know how that works. The material used to XC summon this card can also include one other light XYZ light monster. Okay, so it's like a Eclipse Twin effect. This card gains attack 900 its materials. Quick effect, you can detach a material from this card to add from your deck one Tellarknight or one Stellar Nova trap card from here. Okay, you can detach 2 materials from this card to perform an XC summon of a Tellarknight XC monster using monsters from your hand, graveyard, or field. Pretty busted effect, and it does give us the ability to search. It's a fair card to search the Omni Negate. One from one Tellarknight, actually any Tellarknight or Tellar Nova spell and trap. I wouldn't mind this. I wouldn't mind having this, and it extends, funny enough, which is what I like, because we don't want to just make one rank 4 and pass on it. We don't want to be able to make at least another one. So I like the concept of this. The artwork is Beetlejuice, but we're gonna ignore that. We're gonna pretend like that's not it. We have a Link monster, which I don't see happening. It's a 2 light warrior monster, so it's generic, but unaffected by monster effects, by other monster activated effects. Boss monster then. Which is something we needed. During your main phase, you can normal summon an addition, 1 Tellarknight considered into your normal summon. Okay. Once per turn, you can target a face-up XC monster you control, attach a light warrior monster from your hand or graveyard to it as a material. Okay, if you XC summon a light XC monster, you can add a Tellarknight or Constellar card from your deck to your hand. Wow. This has the potential. Yeah, it's good and it's balanced. And this has the potential. Yeah. Actually, this is a pretty balanced Tellarknight monster. Like, it gives us multiple effects that are not too broken, and you can make it off of Deltaros, man. Constellarknight, yeah, I mean, I like it. I like the Tellarknight Constellar Hex Verno. Interesting. Unaffected by other monsters' activated effects, so it has some type of boss monster vibe while being 2400, so that's balanced. And it lets you XC summon quick effect, which is pretty nasty, man. I love this. I love this artwork as well. Good job. Let's see. Then we have our generic level 4s here. I think a couple of them coming up. This one's a level 4 Tellarknight Algenib. Should be Tellarknight, okay, because we're moving on to that direction. If you control a Tellarknight monster, you can special summon this card from your graveyard. So it's a Unukalai dump. Basically makes Unukalai a 1-card combo, which is pretty nice. Also, it's like the new K9 cards, basically. If this card is normal or special summon, you can reveal a Light Warrior XC monster in your extra deck. The level of all Tellarknight monsters you control become... Also, for the rest of the turn, you cannot special summon from the extra deck, except I don't mind the lock. This is pretty nice, guys. This is a nice lock. And I would love for this card to be printed. It solves a lot of issues. It makes Unukalai now a 1-card combo, which I'm much rather do because the net walks into Troll really hard. And then the fact that it's level manipulation, it's really good because we can go Pleiades, we can go to the rank, we can go level 7, we can go level 5, level 6, rank 6. Oh my god, this card is broken. I would love to have this card. I think this will be still a 1-of in the deck. I don't think you want to run more than that because its on-field effect is but the fact that it special summons and stuff like Alteran, that's what makes it good. Okay, so definitely a 1-of. I hope they print that. Tellarknight Constellar Nebula M8. This is a boss monster, I'm guessing, and you have what's her name? I can't think of her. The Shadow monster, Winda. You have Winda with Diamond. The artwork looks pretty sick, guys. I want to save this artwork. Honestly, it's like it's pretty amazing. I'm gonna save this artwork. 2 level 4 light monsters. If this card's XC summon, you can add a Tellarknight, Stellar Nova, or a Constellar spell trap from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Okay, on summon effect is nice. Quick effect, you can detach a material from this card until the end of next turn. Neither player can special summon monsters from main deck or graveyard. Okay, I mean, it makes... Ooh, I love this. It makes Diamond's effect from the graveyard kind of live, and then the main deck is pretty busted as well. So this is a boss monster that's pretty balanced here with the attack and defense. And then if it's sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a Light Warrior XC monster from your graveyard, other than this guy. You can only use the effect. I love this card, guys. This will be an ideal boss monster for us. I think that it's pretty fair when it comes, and it has like the floodgate effect that Diamond does. And I've said this for a while. The one thing that Diamond lacks is the ability to recurrence. You know, it doesn't have the recurrence ability because once it goes to the graveyard, it's dead. But this at least gives you some floating effect, which other Tellarknight monsters have. So I absolutely love this card, man. It's a great effect. I hope we get something like this. Okay, let's move on here. This is a continuous one. It looks like the same artwork as the field spell, but now they changed it, and they kind of, I'm guessing this is a searcher. Let's see. When this card is activated, add a Tellarknight or a Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. Once per turn, if a lighted monster is summoned, you can immediately resolve. After this effect resolves, XC summon a light XC monster using that monster you control as the material. And if you do attach it, pretty nice. You can, wow. I mean, these people are so creative. I feel like I was the only one ready for this support, but these guys making it seem like they've been like waiting to cook with this. Okay, so yeah, another busted card, another great card. Let's see, what else do we have? We have another level 4 here. Let's see what this one does. Once per turn, if you control no monsters or all monsters you control Tellarknight monsters, sure, you can special summon this card from your hand. Okay, if this card is used okay, so it's just a special summon. If this card is used as a material for an XC summon of a Tellarknight monster, you can add a Tellarknight spell trap from your deck to your hand. I mean, still better than whatever we have. This is definitely one of the weaker ones. Definitely not as good as the other one. Yeah, I guess you can play this as a... The fact that it needs to be XC summoned, if the other cards are real too, then this card would be nice, but yeah, I don't mind this. I think this is fine. Maybe in the deck. Has good implications. Next, what do we have next? Oh, so Tellarknight Albireo. I remember seeing this one a while back. Cannot be normal summoned or set. If you control a Light Warrior effect monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You contribute once a Tellarknight monster as cost. Special summon once a Tellarknight monster from your deck with a different name. No. Nope, hard pass on this one. Ah, no. Eats up your normal sun. This is definitely the weakest one. I really like how we started. This one is, this one's not it. Too slow. We got another trap card. This one's called Tellarknight Synthesis. Target one light warrior monster with 1500 or more attack. Special summon up to 2 monsters from your deck with the same name as that monster, but they have their effects negated. Immediately, you can XC summon. You can banish this card from your one Tellarknight XC monster from your graveyard. Set this card. No, we already have something that was doing this without all those effects. Because I remember like we had something that does a quick effect XC summon, the field spell, I think. Pretty busted. This one's too slow. Then we have a Pendulum monster, guys. This one's a 3/6/8 Pendulum monster. It's a word mouthful, man. Tellarknight Altair Constellar. Artwork looks amazing. Who comes up with these, guys? Okay, anyway, so let's see what this one reads. It's a Pendulum 9 scale. You can discard 1 card, then target 2 or more Tellarknight and or Constellar monsters with different names in your graveyard. Special summon those monsters, and if you do, quick effect, you basically make a light XC monster using those monsters. You cannot special summon from the rest of the deck except light monsters. So it has the lock, has the drawback, but wow. Quick effect. Yeah, this one's pretty busted. And it's searchable because it's a Tellarknight card. If this card is normal or Pendulum summoned, you can add a Tellarknight monster and 1 Constellar monster from your deck to your hand. +2. Nice. Except himself locks you into light. So you can only use the effect that the one other light monster you control cannot be destroyed by card effects. 2900 attack, man. This guy's a boss monster. Pendulum though, it's weird. I think this card's alright. Maybe like a one of, or no, actually, if you pair it with the Zephyr Tellers, I think it'll be playable. This will be busted. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty custom card. All right, and we have a Link monster, another one. This one's a Link 1, busted. Tellarknight Link, okay? Cannot be used as a Link material, so Deltaros fodder, definitely. During your main phase, if you control this Link summon monster, you can normal summon an additional to your normal summon. If this Link summon monster leaves the field, you can add a Tellar spell trap from your deck to your hand. Yeah, definitely. You know what? Maybe I can see this being this can make room in the extra deck. I think it's a Link 1 that's accessible. Definitely has some busted plays that we haven't thought about yet, but I can definitely see this being in the Tellarknight deck as a 3-of. I love how almost all of them give you that additional normal summon. But let's see, my favorite ones was definitely the window one, and then the one level 4 that does all this crazy stuff. The very first one that we saw. We have few more if you guys have time. I'm sorry, I'm really excited. Okay, let's see. We have a fusion now. Tellarknight Constellar Andromeda. 3 light XC monsters with different names. You can special summon this guy by banishing the buff cards you control and or from your graveyard. Woo! You do not. I'm getting excited for like cards that don't exist. Your opponent cannot target this card with card effects. Also, your opponent monsters cannot target other monsters for attacks, except this one basically. If this card you control is sent to your graveyard by a card effect by your opponent's card, you can shuffle 1 card on the field into the deck. You can banish this card, then target one of your banished XC monsters, special summon it. Holy God, man. This card is broken. This card is a definite Tellarknight boss monster. Look at the artwork on this. Ooh, they just need to change this background. But this guy, man, whoever made this, big ups to you. Definitely has a busted effect. And then that paired with Nebula and Heverno or Hexverno, we'll have our like 3 boss monsters, guys. Wow, I'm a huge fan of that. We have another Zephyr Constellar. So this one locks you into Tellarknights. Effects can once per turn during the main phase. You can make the level of all Zephyr monsters. You can be treated as the original levels of each other monsters on the field. Okay, so you can just like level manipulate. When you normal a Constellar monster, you can special discard from your hand. You know what? This is more of like an XC type. I mean the Pendulum. I'm not a fan of the Pendulum version of this deck. If they decide to do that, we'll build it, but I don't wanna think about that. I want to focus on like level 4 regular monsters. Alright, so this will be the final one to review. You can activate this effect from your hand or field. This is Orionis. Artwork's nice. Place this card in your Pendulum zone. Oh my god, why a Pendulum again? No, don't make Tellarknight's Pendulum, guys. I'm not even going to bother with this. But yeah, overall, guys, the boss monsters that really came up were amazing. And then as well as that one level 4 that kind of enables a lot of broken plays, that was beautiful as well. And then the field spells are really nice. That's what I really liked about this. Which card did you like, guys? Drop it in the comments down below. Or if you have a custom card idea for a Tellarknight that'll solve the issue with the deck right now, I would love to hear from you guys. As always, your Tellarknight player from one to another wishes for us to get this amazing support, and I cannot wait what it has in store. Don't forget, guys, smash that subscribe button, join my Discord page. The link is somewhere on my channel. If you want to join, drop a comment down below, and I'll look forward to hearing from each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good rest of your night. So Tellarknight is out.